This one's a fairly recent one from Sukiyaki Travel. We had Travel Geek on last night's stream. So tonight we'll do a Sukiyaki Travel one. This is from a couple of weeks ago. Lately he's been doing a lot of Tokyo hotels, and I think that's kind of Sukiyaki-san's focus is on kind of the value plays for hotels if you're traveling to Tokyo. But this time we're going to go a bit south to Yokohama. I'm going to take a trip there. Title of the video, Best $116 Luxury Hotel in Yokohama. Stunning balcony view. This is the Yokohama Bay Hotel Tokyo. Let's check it out. Ooh, this looks cozy. I like this. And of course, lots of fun things to do in Yokohama. Lots of fantastic views. Beautiful cherry blossoms, great food. You got that massive Ferris wheel there. Oh yes, and Yokohama, home to the Nissin Company and to Cup Noodle. They've got a big cup noodle museum where you can even build your own custom cup noodle. That's pretty fun. You get to see all the different flavors and varieties to choose from. Yeah. There you go. Minato Mirai, Kanagawa Prefecture, Japan. Welcome to Yokohama-chan. A port city close to the sea, reachable from central Tokyo by train just under an hour. Historically, it is the place where the Peri expeditions landed and where Japan was kind of forced open after well over 100 to 150 years of isolation from the rest of the world. Mainly to stave off the spread of Christianity, because Christianity was growing quick. The gospel was spreading like wildfire. And the shogunate feared a loss of control and feared that Japan would become a vassal state of the Vatican. So they closed off Japan, persecuted the Christians there, and isolated themselves from everyone except the Dutch for about 150 years. And then Commodore Matthew Perry came in and basically said, open the country. Stop having it be closed. And so they did. And we're going to be staying here at the Yokohama Bay Hotel, Tokyo. Our stay will run us about 18,500 yen, or about $116 US. That's about 87 pounds. That's a pretty good deal for such a nice hotel. Stepping inside, we're greeted with this very spacious, luxurious lobby. Quite lovely. Very rich colours. Vivid, colourful columns. Mirror-like water surfaces. Water sort of trickling in a zen-like effect. There's also a direct airport bus service. Very convenient. Don't have to worry about transfers. You can go straight to Narita Airport. Reservation based, but there are buses to both. Oh, there's both buses to Haneda and Narita. So you can arrive straight at the hotel door. We're actually going to go up the stairs here to check in. It's super cheap. Yeah, for a hotel like this, it's incredible value. Amazing the value that you can get once you head outside of Tokyo, or even Osaka or Kyoto. Front desk service, warm, impeccably attentive. Japanese hospitality really is second to none. There's also self check-in, quite convenient, but nice that they have staff there that can help you out. There's just no substitute for the human touch. We've also got info here about a restaurant with a night view and a breakfast buffet. Porters still have traditional attire and even wear top hats. Nice subtle lighting. Very warm atmosphere, especially with the wood paneling on the walls. Room we're going to be staying in is on the 22nd floor. Floors 23 through 25 are what's known as the Bay Club. Sounds rather posh. The lift lobby on the 22nd floor, completely different vibe from the main lobby. Very open, very European in style. No complaints on that. 26 rooms per floor. It is a fairly large hotel. But, as you can hear with the audio chart, very quiet. We'll be staying in room 2216. Lots of wood grain in the corridors. We like that. We like that. And here we are. Tap the key card. And in we go. Oh, this is a very spacious room. Something you would expect to see with a much more Western style hotel or even a Western brand like, say, the Hilton or Marriott or something like that. Cameraman booked the Yokohama floor twin park view room, guaranteeing a high floor placement. 38 square meters is the size of this room. Most Westerners, especially the Americans, would see that as fairly standard fare, but this is quite spacious and luxurious by Japanese standards. Been in rooms like that in Germany, yeah. Balcony right outside the window. You can step out onto it. Let's step out for a moment. Just take it all in. Bit noisy once you step out. There's a small space, but roomy enough you can get 2 chairs and a table. And there you have the entire Minato Mirai skyline. An unobstructed, breathtaking panorama. You've also got right there Yokohama's Ferris wheel. This is a good view. This is a really good view. Kind of extraordinary sea breeze moment that just makes all your travel feel that much more special. Right, head back inside. Shut off the noise from the outside. Let's check out what else this room has to offer. I mean, Sukiyaki-san really got a good bargain with this hotel room. At just a little over $100 a night. I mean, you can't even get that in America or some parts of Europe these days. Looks like you've got a chair with an ottoman there. He calls it a sofa. It's a chair. That is not a sofa. It's not even a love seat. That will fit one person. We've got this lovely, peaceful, blue-themed interior, reflecting the color of the Yokohama Sea. Got these blue pillows. What's the verdict on the pillows? Bedside lamps with dimmer switches. Power outlets. Oh, this is really convenient. You've got this control panel by the bed that can control the aircon. So you don't have to get up and you don't have to worry about losing some sort of remote control. That's really convenient. And lighting controls, that's fairly standard fare with... That's standard fare with a lot of Japanese rooms. Let's see. In-room telephone, call the front desk for something. Instructions on how to dial. Let's see, we've also got LAN cables. And delivery slips for couriers. And we've also got electrical outlets for the mains. On both sides of both sides of the beds there. That's four mains outlets. That's a lot for a Japanese room. Usually you're lucky if you get one or two. Let's see, we've got a table and chair. Now what's all this? Ah, room service. This is a proper hotel. We're not roughing it. I wouldn't mind taking some breakfast or dinner in this room. Let's see, we've also got sparkling wines. White wine, red wine. Asahi, Kirin, Sapporo, and Yokohama beer. It's got some sake and shochu. The main dish sets, you've got a light set over Caesar salad. And then you can choose from an American clubhouse sandwich, spaghetti bolognese, or beef curry rice with warm vegetables. That's 5,000 yen. 5,000 yen? Good lord, that's daylight robbery. Main dish set, Caesar salad, catch of the day, or a Wagyu Hamburg steak and vegetables, bread, a steamed rice, coffee or tea. 8,000 yen for that. Seems a bit much. I think I can tell where they're making up the difference here with the low room rates, but charging out the arse for the for room service. That's a bit much, especially for Hamburg steak. I don't care if it's Wagyu. And I'm sorry, but roughly $45–50 US. There is no club sandwich or spaghetti bolognese that is worth that much. And I've had some fairly posh Italian meals. It's just no. Just no. I think we're going to speed things up just a little bit. We're going to go with maybe 1.5, 1.25 speed here. Let's see, we've got air purifier. Oh, that's nice. A Blu-ray player. It's not just a DVD player, it's a Blu-ray player. I'm not going to find too many of those in this day and age. Though the Japanese, they're still quite adamant on owning physical media. see, we've also got mugs, electric kettle, ice bucket. Standard fare for a Japanese hotel room. Oh, they even included the tongs. Lovely. We've also got their own original blend of drip coffee. That's excellent. And a mini fridge. With beer. And orange juice and green tea. Probably have to pay for all of those if you drink them. There's also mineral water in an eco-friendly paper carton. I mean, if you cared about that sort of thing. There's also a carafe. Some sort of twaddle about sustainable development goals. We don't really give a pig's arse about that. Let's see, wine glasses. Really fancy cabinet there. Cameraman a bit shy. And we've got pine cones. I guess that's supposed to be a potpourri. And there's the full aircon control panel. I would have to set that at the lowest possible setting because I like to keep things cold in my room. Right. Let's check out the loo. That is a really spacious tub. We are not dealing with the old standard unit bath here. That is a sort of tub designed to be soaked in. And it's not the cramped little unit bathtub either. Oh, a shower attachment. Plenty of towels. Lots of amenities here. Toothbrushes, shaving cream, body towels, cotton swabs, razors. All the basics in case you forget something. Skincare amenities by Surely Yard. Never heard of them before. Sounds fancy. Japan's first fragrance brand. If you choose not to use any amenities, you can return the green kind to the front desk as a donation towards environmental conservation. Alright. Good to know. The cotton sets. Shower cups. Made from cornstarch. Interesting. Plenty of counter space. The hairdryer. It's like universal outlets valid for all countries. Both US, Japanese, and also Eurospec outlets on the wall. That's good. And then over here is the water closet with the toilet and a phone right by the toilet. And it's also got the Toto washlet built in. And then over on this side is a shower. Two different shower heads to work with. Very thoughtful. Rinse off quickly in the shower and then just soak away all the fatigue in the bathtub. Strong water pressure. And plenty of room for one person. Maybe even two if you're looking to have a more romantic rinse with someone you're close to. Some other floors have rooms where you can see the night view from the bathtub. Oh, that sounds lovely. The closet space is more than adequate. And there's a safe. And you get pajamas. Laundry bags. Open drawer. Other side, we've got bathrobes, brushes, deodorizing spray. Really thick hangers, too. Good, proper kinds. Disposable slippers. Tiny Japanese feet. Shoe polishing kit and a shoehorn. And extra pillows. Alright. Getting down in the lift, and we're going to go out and explore Yokohama. Here's the fun part. The waterfront district at dusk. The city lights beginning to flicker on. Cherry blossoms in full bloom. This was filmed about... trying to remember when this was uploaded. Let's see. This was 3 weeks ago. Does it say when it was filmed? Not sure. Now we're going to head to Yokohama World Porters for dinner. Try and find something good. Like we got a poster for a Detective Conan film. We're going to try Yokohama Motomachi Doria for dinner. Japanese-style rice gratin, baked with a creamy sauce and cheese. Slow it back down to normal speed here. Over 30 varieties of doria here. From classic to baked egg. They look tasty. You're not going away hungry. Cozy yet bright and warm atmosphere. Today we're ordering the Japanese-style cream doria with sweet potato and chicken. Okay, now we're talking. In terms of pricing, this is much better. 1,210 yen for this one. Dish arrived quickly. Served sizzling on a live flame, on an open flame. Chunks of sweet potato, bubbling melted cheese. It all looks delicious. Cameraman was hungry. Finished every last bite. And then made his way up to the rooftop garden. It stays open until 2200 hours. There's also a restaurant, a cafe, up here. You can do fully equipped hands-free barbecue. Or, you know, get pizza or the hot dog. And then there's the Cosmo World Ferris wheel. This whole deck is free to enter. There's a barbecue area. You want to grill your own meat. It really is gorgeous. So after admiring the view, we head back to the hotel. The night view never really gets old. Very exciting. Cosmo World's a fairly small amusement park compared to others, but plenty of charming attractions. You go there, you will have fun. And there's the Bay Hotel Tokyo right there. I like the neon accents on the corners. It's directly connected to Minato Mirai Station. Cosmo World's just there right across the bridge. Everything within walking distance. And now we head back up to the balcony in the hotel room to take in the night view. That is incredible. The glow of the landmark tower in the distance, which is part office tower, part shopping arcade, part hotel. Pure luxury. And only for slightly over $100 a night. That's really not bad. As some of the commenters said, this is actually kind of a steal. Pajamas are thin, smooth in their fabric, very comfortable. A one-piece style, relaxed fit, perfect for unwinding, drifting off. Looks like it's more suited for Japanese body types. Anyway, time to dim the lights, turn them off, and drift off to sleep. And then through the magic of the internet, it is morning once more. Sukiyaki-san just cannot get enough of that fantastic view from the balcony of his room. Waterfront City beginning to stir and come alive once again with the morning light. With breakfast voucher in hand, we head down to enjoy our morning meal. A very calming zen chime to the lifts. Breakfast venues on the second floor of the hotel. Oh, look, there's even a corner bench seat there in the lift. Our restaurant is called Cafe Tosca. Breakfast served 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Per person, 4,500 yen. Not cheap. Though elementary school students, it's cheaper, 2,500 yen. Children 4 and over, 1,200 yen. I mean, it is first-class hotel prices. Hella views. Getting a window seat. Lovely palm trees. Very much a sort of 90s vibe. Sweeping view of Yokohama with the Ferris wheel front and center. See what we have on offer for drinks. Flavored water. Got tea. Probably some instant coffee. Fresh orange juice and milk. Carefully selected Arabica coffee. Plenty of fruit, oranges, grapes, grapefruit. And some yummy looking desserts. Some sort of cream puff. Brownies. No, gâteau de chocolat. It's got cereal. A pancake station. Just wave your hand over the sensor and hey presto, out pops a pancake. There's also a salad buffet. Yes, they do eat salad for breakfast over in Japan. And And that over there, what was that? No, Thousand Island dressing, Japanese, Italian dressing. 8 types of salad dressing. You're spoiled for choice. And different varieties of croutons. You get freshly boiled eggs, sourced directly from there in Yokohama. So moving on to the Western food section, we've got some bacon, we've got, what is that? What is that, kimchi? Vegetable stewed in a tomato sauce. Salad is an abomination that should never have been invented. I mean, certain salads aren't bad. I'll never understand having salad for breakfast. Oh, scrambled eggs look really good. The pasta's not bad, though, again, not really understanding pasta for breakfast. I don't get that. We've also got the Japanese food corner with a kamaboko fish cake and prepared side dishes, pickled vegetables. You've also got natto and nori for breakfast. Grilled fish. We've got salmon and mackerel. There's also a luxurious maguro and tororo yamakake rice bowl. Sort of rice porridge, if you will. And there's zero tofu, handmade at a shop in Yokohama's Noge district. Handmade tofu, that's impressive. Let's see, we've got an onion curry with pickled rakkyo on the side. That appears to be miso soup, another Japanese breakfast staple. Pasta, eggs, bacon, great combination. Also a live kitchen where the chef can make an omelette right there in front of you. I remember growing up, back when, before they were acquired by Hilton, I would travel with one pair of grandparents in America, and quite often my granddad would insist on staying at an Embassy Suites, and we knew that that would always be something we could depend on. Really good breakfast buffet at the Embassy Suites, and they always had trained chefs that would make an omelette for you if you wanted it, and they made really good omelettes. This kind of reminds me of Embassy Suites of old. Back when they really went all out. Before they got bought up by Hilton and kind of started cutting some corners. Cheese gets folded in and shaped. And just like that, hey presto, it's done. Sukiyaki-san told himself he huffed a bit of copium there. He was just like, oh, just a little bit of each. You know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And before he knew it, he had this... he practically had the whole bloody buffet there on his table. It really is a little bit of everything. But it all just looks so good. He couldn't choose between Western or Japanese fare, so he's like, what the hell, just get both. We're on holiday. Got a spiced aromatic curry, soft pillowy omelette, with a little bit of ketchup there on top. I mean, he saw that. He's good through lunch. He probably won't even be able to eat dinner. That looked like a really good omelette, yes. The Japanese know how to make a delicious omelette. Natto at the buffet turned out to be kurokiseki. That's a rare, tiny black soybean from Hokkaido. Dark-coloured, nutrient-rich, premium natto. You can enjoy it over rice. Try to ignore the smell, chat. Deeply satisfied, to say it mildly, Sukiyaki returned to the room and stepped out onto the balcony once more for a post-breakfast refresh. And he caught a ship setting sail in the harbour. He's happy to report the stay was an absolute joy from start to finish. Got to experience a dream city hotel stay. Exceeded all expectations for the price. I mean, that was one hell of a bargain. Yeah, here we go. Time to go visit the Cup Noodle Museum. 7-minute walk from the hotel, not bad at all. Celebrates the founder of Nissin Foods, inventor of the world's first instant ramen. Admission, 500 yen. I'm not sure if we're going to a Cup Noodle Museum or a Modern Art Museum, but there it is. All kinds of exhibits in there. A look at instant noodles from countries around the world. Feels like touching the passion and boundless creativity and inventor who tirelessly pursued the idea of delicious instant pot noodles. You can actually taste chicken ramen, the world's first instant ramen, for yourself. The original recipe, as it was invented long ago. The space is designed to evoke an Asian night market. Sample noodles from around the world, all along the noodle road. There's Vietnamese pho, Korean naengmyeon, Chinese beef noodles, everything authentic, everything able to be tried side by side. And then you've got this exhibit here showcasing the full lineup of instant ramen products that have been sold over the years. It's quite the variety chart. From cup noodles to bagged ramen, it's all quick, all delicious, always there for us. Really hits home just how much instant noodles are kind of part of your daily life now. And there's Ando Momofuku. That's the man who invented instant ramen. Man deserves a Nobel Prize. He's kept so many university students from going hungry. Oh yes, and you can also make your own custom cup noodle. Instant noodles poured into the custom decorated cup that you designed for yourself. You pick 4 toppings from 12 different options. You've got some shrimp, you've got some egg, green beans, corn. Get a little bit of everything. You choose your soup stock from 4 different varieties, and then the staff seals it up for you. And there it is. The original Sukiyaki Travel Japan Cup Noodle, limited edition. And on the way out, they pack it up in a special air cushion bag to keep it all safe for you. That's really thoughtful. A charming experience, learning the history of instant ramen, whilst getting hands-on with the real thing. Yes, it's like the Build-A-Bear workshop, but ramen noodles, instant ramen. And we pass back through the Yokohama Bay Hotel Tokyo. It connects directly to Minato Mirai Station. It's also quite convenient. It's really an ideal location. You can make the most of everything the area has to offer. And whilst browsing around, we stumbled upon a burger joint. Actually, there's a couple of burger joints from the looks of it. You got Mackey's over here. You got Kentucky Fried Chicken. And then this almost looks like a Godzilla burger. Though I suppose if you're somebody like Rosso, this is just um, lunch. Oh, and there's also Subway. And looks like a steakhouse called Dumbo. Look at the size of that burger. I know that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beef patties with cheese. That is insane. Yeah, puts the old Big Mac to shame over here. Yeah, here we are. We're going to try the Godzilla burger. I don't know if this is the actual Godzilla burger, but yeah. The place is called, it's on the first floor of Queen Square. It's called American House. You'll find in Yokohama a lot of very American-themed type places and restaurants. At one point in the 1980s, American salvage denim was a big fashion trend in Yokohama, and so you had a lot of denim shops popping up. There's still a few left today. If you've ever played Shenmue 1, you'll see one of those. Kind of a nod to what was the big thing back then. Everybody wanted American salvage denim. Definitely American. Yeah, it sort of seems like your old Johnny Rockets or Denny's or something like that. This right here looks like their take on a bloomin' onion from Outback Steakhouse. Nothing Aussie about that. That's very much an American creation. And you can absolutely make a meal out of a bloomin' onion. Well, yeah, there's the burger that you saw in the photo outside. 5,000 yen for that. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1,000 yen per beef patty. In total, 5,000 yen for this Leaning Tower burger with chips. And 3,900 yen for, looks like a chili cheese dog. And I guess that's supposed to be, looks like a bacon cheeseburger with grilled onions. And we've also got steaks on offer here. Steaks look pretty good. I like the nostalgic boxes of icy pops, and looks like we've got old Coca-Cola. No, those are recent. Looks like that zero sugar Coca-Cola and Corona beer, which is kind of cheap Mexican piss water, but whatever. Old style American range stove. Now, Yokohama has been rapidly absorbing Western and American culture in particular ever since the Petty Expedition 1853. So you'll see this stuff all over the place. Okay, we sat down to quintessentially American burger here. Though I have no idea what that sauce is. That does not look American to me. You would expect to find like ketchup or mustard. Thick hearty patty, filling burger. Enjoyed a side of chips with it. Sukiyaki-san feeling completely satisfied and heading out. And there's the Bay Hotel once again. The lovely daytime view. Seems to be lacking cheese. Yeah. I wonder if that was suspiciously missing. These bakers have wooden paper mache bread in the window. Yeah, they've elevated it to an art form in Japan. These perfect wax and plastic replicas. There in a display case at the entrance to a restaurant. So that's obviously getting a like from us.